female folks. Everyone likes life when we're a kid, because at the stage we won't care about anything and we'll just have a playful mind. But after a certain stage, we will get depression and we will just get everything into our mind. I'm also that kind of person, and when I'm depressed or sad, I'll just go to a place where there's no one and I'll just simply cry because I don't know what to do. After certain stages, the depression and sadness on me was slightly converting into frustration and anger, which was mixed with smiles. And when there were even more problems in my life, the frustration and angerness on me were fully converted into smiles. So when there was any problem in my life, I was just simply smiling and moving on. So at that moment, I thought that it was a sign of wisdom inside me. So anyone who is watching this or hearing this and you feel like that you are having continuous problems in your life and you don't know what to do, just don't worry and just remember that how much time you fail in an exam or how much time in any situation in life. So if you increase your attempts at whatever situation in life, it will definitely increase your confidence level, and you just have to take the next step with determination and confidence. So you should not feel enervated in any situation. The other thing you have to keep in your mind is that you should not create any aversion or any hatred among anyone or anything. Instead, you can just be calm and go away. So if you think and analyze that, what will happen if you create aversion among others, we can clearly see that it is first going to ruin our peace. So we must give first priority to our peace. One should keep in mind that they should be never excited or never depressed at any situation in their life. So they should be relieved or calm at any situation in their life, and they should not react too much for anything. The other step to become a wise person is that we should not ask for any needs or any requirements from anyone. Our path should be straightforward and we must have a vision towards our goal. If anyone interferes in between, they will give ideas and it will make us to deviate from our success. Now I'll tell you a small story that will make you understand more clearly. Once there was an unmarried young man. He was very rich, that he owned a castle, he had lots of money, but at some point he just wanted to be detached from this materialistic world. So he went to a small room in a hilly region, and behind the room there was a small backyard. So he was only living there and there was no one else there. He took only 2 clothes for covering himself. For the first day he was doing nothing but simply meditating. The next day he noticed that the other cloth he took was bitten by a mouse. Then he noticed that the area around him was surrounded by many mouses. He went out to see what he could do to solve the problem. Then he saw another young man who was coming by near the hilly region. So this young man told his problem to the other man who was coming nearby the hilly region. So the other man told that, "Don't worry, I'll give you a cat. Just keep the cat near your room and it'll get rid of all the mouses." So the man who was coming by nearby the hilly region brought his own cat the next day. He also brought a cow. The man living in the room was wondering that why he is bringing a cow. He told that the cat needs milk time to time, so that's why he brought the cow. He said that he came here only for being detached from everything, and he said that he will not look after the cow. But the other man convinced him that tomorrow he will bring another guy who could take care of the cow and give milk for the cat. But the next day that stranger came with 2 people, a young man and a young lady. So this man told the man living in the house that, "I have also brought a maid, because the boy who takes care of the cow doesn't know how to cook, so the maid will help him and serve him food." Days passed and weeks passed. The stranger did not go and disturb the man in the hilly region. But he noticed that the people of the town were talking naughty things about the rich young man. So once again he went to the hilly region to meet the young man at the small room. This time he told that, "Nowadays people are judging very badly about others, so why don't you marry the maid?" The young man smiled and said, "No, this should not happen." So from this story we can clearly see that the rich young man had only small problem. He could have done something for the mouses in his room, but he didn't do that. The same problem is in our lives. We're just simply asking ideas for the small problems in our life, which turns kills our success. So unnecessarily we should not ask ideas to anyone in our lives. We should only keep the end destination of our goal in our mind. So at last I'm saying that once there was a frog who wanted to reach the top of a big tree, but the other frogs with him discouraged him, because the frog was deaf and he thought that everyone was encouraging him. So just be deaf to negative thoughts if your aim is to reach your goal. Thank you, live and let live.